You shouldn't have gone into that room. That was the only thought left in your head over and over. You didn't sleep last night. Morning didn't feel real. Your body moved, but your mind stayed there in the drawer, in your photos. You stepped out of your room. Your chest tight like the walls were watching you. Ma'am, you flinched. A maid stood there, head lowered. Sorry's waiting for you. Your stomach dropped. He was already there, dressed, calm, untouched, like he didn't have a file full of your life hidden in his room. You sat down slowly, didn't look at him. You picked up the spoon. You tightened your grip. The first bite felt impossible, like your thought had closed, but you swallowed it anyway. You could feel it, his presence watching you. Suddenly, a man rushed in, breathing hard. God, boss, there's a problem. He didn't even look at him, speak properly. The God. The shipment, someone leaked the route. That when he looked up at eyes darkened, who, two gods moved instantly, grabbed the person who leaked the shipment. I swear it wasn't me, please, the man begging. He stood and walked towards him, unhurried. He didn't respond, didn't shout, didn't argue. He just looked at one of his men and a small note, that was it. The guard was dragged away, the man begging, voice breaking. No one reacted, no one stopped it. It just tightened. This wasn't a warning, this was normal here. He turned, his eyes landed on you, frozen for a second. Everything went silent. He walked back, sat down like nothing happened. Finished the breakfast. Your fingers tightened. You couldn't stay in that room anymore. Every wall felt closer, every shadow felt like it was watching. Since the morning, nothing had changed, and it made worse. He didn't even look at you longer than necessary, and the silence, it wasn't ignorance, it was control. The guard who moved before you spoke, the maids who already know what you needed. You stood near the window, looked outside. The gates were too far, too guarded, too impossible to escape. Your fingers tightened. There was been another way to run away from this place, but a maid walked past you earlier carrying something downstairs, not the main stairs, a different one, hidden underground near the back corridor to exit. You remember it, every details now. You were standing in front of it. The door was slightly open, dark inside, quiet. Your heartbeat started racing. You stepped in, the air changed immediately, colder, heavier. Each step down felt louder, even though you were trying to be silent. The lights below were dim, flickering slightly. It didn't look like a part of a home. It looking like something hidden underground cavern. Your breathing became uneven. What is this place? You whispered. You moved further in, slow, careful, then slowly. A sound distant. Your heart jumped. You turned it quickly, silence, but something felt scared now. You stepped back, trying to return, but the hallway looked different, longer, colder. Your breathing picked up. Your voice came out weak, no response. You turned another corner, then another, nothing. You just died and you were lost. Above. A quiet room filled with screens. A guarded noticed a moment. Boss, we find it. He didn't respond immediately. There's a moment in the lower level that made him look up. His gaze shifted to the screen, and there you were walking, lost in a place you were never supposed to reach. Silence, then his expressions changed, something darker. Unclear the area. The guard moved instantly. Other orders passed, footsteps rushed, but he didn't move fast. He stood adjusting his sleeve, his eyes darkened, sharper. Then he walked. Your steps became uneven. You turned again and stopped. Footsteps, not yours, slowly, heavy, coming closer. Your heart dropped. You stepped back instantly, and then Jungkook appeared from the back, shadowed corridor. Your soul left your body. He didn't rush, didn't shout. He just walked towards you slowly. There was something different now, not calm danger. You stepped back again. Your back hitting the cold wall. I didn't know. Your voice broke. He didn't stop, didn't respond, kept walking like he stood right in front of you, too close. His gaze dropped slightly, taking in your state, your shaky hands, your uneven breath, turned your eyes. You were trying to escape from me. His voice low, controlled but sharp. Your thoughts closer. I got lost. I didn't mean to. His voice didn't raise. Your eyes full of fear, confusion, everything mixing. And the question spilled out without your control through. Then why me? Your voice shook but didn't stop. How do you know me before? Silence heavy. Seems like you went somewhere you shouldn't. Now you want answers. Your breath catch. You didn't speak. He stepped closer, just lightly. Tell me, how do you know me? Long pause and then. 3 months ago, before the wedding, he wasn't looking for you. He was handling work. A man he was struggling had started using public park to meet contacts. Open places made it easier to hide, so Jungkook watched it from a distance. He came himself in a black car parked far enough to be noticed, the man close enough to see everything. That when he saw you, you're sitting alone on a worn-out bench, arguing softly on the phone, your brow slightly furrowed and your voice low but stubborn. He didn't care, not yet, but his gaze didn't stay where it should have. You hang up the call, exhaled, then you notice he stared out, dirty and ignored by everyone else. You didn't hesitate, you moved closer, sat on the ground, turned a piece of your snack and held it out slowly. The dog trusted you. You were there again next day, same time, same place. The day after that, he didn't plan to notice, but he did every time you sat alone, sometimes on your phone, sometimes feeding the dog. But one day he didn't show up. The bench stayed empty. The dog waited and left. His jaw tightened slightly. Where is she? He looked at the empty bench again. Get me her details. Find out why. God. Okay, boss. It wasn't about curiosity anymore. It was about interruption. That's when he knew it about your family and the wedding, not yours, your sister's. When everything connected, he didn't interest, didn't approach, didn't reveal himself. He waited because now there was a way to bring you into his world without chasing you. He preferred control over chance. The wedding was near, never meant to be yours. But your sister was the one agreed to marry him, an alliance business power. He married without hesitation, not because it gave him access to you, to your family. Everything was planned, dates fixed, preparation done, then your sister ran away. Unexpected for your family, but not entirely unexpected for him because he already knew things were unstable. The moment she disappeared, your house fell into panic, fear, desperation. And that's when your parents made the decision, replace her with you, save the alliance, avoid destructions. When they didn't know, was the Jungkook already knew about you? When they told him, there was a pause, not anger, not shock, consideration, because for him there wasn't a problem, it was a correction, the right one was finally in a place.